It's Sarah. Have you ever wondered, looking around your house, about labeling things? How you can label containers in your kitchen, your kids' bottles, or any other item, storage containers? Well, my husband and I would be lying if we said we hadn't thought about this, and we've thought about buying a label maker in the past. But I'm here to tell you you can make pretty labels, custom made decorative labels easily at your house with most likely things that you already have on hand. So to make a label, we're going to need a piece of paper, packaging tape, a bowl of warm water, and a pair of scissors. The only real, the only challenge here, the only thing you might not have is a toner or a laser printer. If you have an inkjet printer, this won't work, and you'll probably just have to run out and get your design printed somewhere else. But basically what we're going to do with these is make a packaging tape label. And as you can see, I made one for Henry's bottle back in January, and it's still intact. So we've washed this like literally hundreds of times, and it still looks perfect. So my daycare workers have even asked, like, how did you, they assumed I had some fancy label maker that made this, but actually there was nothing crazy needed. So to do this, like I said, you just need a piece of paper, and you can make your design in any program you want. I use Microsoft Word or Microsoft Publisher just because I think they're easy to use, but you can use Paint or whatever you prefer. To make your labels, the ones I have here are for kitchen supplies, and so I made this file available to you after you subscribe to my blog in the downloadable file area. And so we're going to label these containers of flour and sugar today. So what you're going to do is take your packaging tape, and I like to just cut off enough for one label at a time, because I feel like if you cut off too much tape at a time, it makes it harder to get it completely smooth, like you have more wrinkles or bubbles in your tape. So what you're going to do is just, I like to put the bottom edge on first and then like push up over the label so that I can hopefully get out all the bubbles over my label. So we're going to do this, and then you can either use like a popsicle stick or just use your hand to really firmly seal the paper onto the tape. And the better you are at doing this, the better the quality of ink is going to be on your label. So after you're done doing that, you're just going to cut out around your design. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you're going to put your piece of paper with the tape on it into your bowl of water. So you can soak this as long as you want. I mean, you could soak it for an hour if you want. It doesn't matter. The longer you soak it, the easier the paper is going to be to remove. But basically, as it soaks here, you can kind of pick up your label and start to see, if you rub your finger across the back of it, the paper starts to peel off. So when I usually do this, I'm a little on the impatient side, so I always start probably sooner than I should. But you can kind of just keep dipping it and just keep rubbing off the paper until you're happy with the result. So as you see, we have a little bit of paper residue left. We'll just make sure we get it all off. Okay, that looks pretty good. So all you need to do now is kind of give it a few minutes to set on your countertop so that the water evaporates or dries off. You want to avoid the impulse to dry it with a paper towel or a towel, because you're going to get little remnants of the fibers on your label. So just for the sake of this video, I made two a few minutes ago. So I made labels for a bottle of Henry's that had a masking tape label still on it. so that it would look a little nicer. And after it's dry, all you got to do is put it onto your label, put it onto your bottle, and just smooth it out. As you can see, mine's not perfect, but it looks pretty nice. And so as I said, that one bottle that I labeled in January is still stuck on there even after I washed it several times. And I have a label here for Jack to label his sippy cup. And it's just a nice way that, you don't have a lot invested in it, and so you can easily take it off if you want, but it actually is pretty robust in terms of staying, and it's nice if your kids go to daycare to be able to label their cups or whatever you need to label. So as I said, I'm going to label my containers here, my flour, my sugar, and the other things on this list. Feel free to, make whatever kind of labels you want. I've seen people take like decorative items, like you could put flowers on this carafe, which I bought at Target for $3 in the dollar section. But you could use color ink or black and white ink. It doesn't matter. We only have a black and white printer here, a black printer. So, but feel free, the possibilities are endless and it's super easy. So what I would like is if you take on this adventure, label, as many things as you want around your house, and then take a picture and upload it to Super Savvy Sarah's Facebook page, and let's get inspired by what we're all labeling. It takes a village. Join mine. Bye.